Ladies and gentlemen, today we delve into an often overlooked yet powerful tool in our personal and professional lives: silence. While many of us are eager to share our thoughts and opinions, there are moments when silence speaks louder than words. Here are 5 situations where staying silent can lead to wisdom, strength, and growth. Silence is more than just the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool that can shape our interactions and influence the outcomes of various situations. Understanding the power of silence requires us to recognize its role as a strategic asset in communication and personal growth. Often we underestimate silence, viewing it as passive or even as a sign of weakness. However, silence is far from passive. It is an active choice that reflects self-discipline and awareness. When we choose silence, we consciously decide not to react impulsively, allowing us time to assess the situation, gather our thoughts, and respond more thoughtfully. In many scenarios, silence can serve as a form of strength, conveying confidence and control. For instance, in conversations where emotions run high or where stakes are significant, remaining silent can demonstrate patience and the ability to manage one's emotions. Instead of rushing to fill the void with words, a silent response can encourage others to speak, reveal more, even reconsider their stance. This not only shifts the dynamic in a discussion, but can also give you an advantage, allowing you to better understand the motives and emotions of others. Moreover, silence can be a protective mechanism. It shields us from saying things we might regret and helps us avoid escalating conflicts unnecessarily. In times of stress or confrontation, silence can be a buffer that prevents us from reacting based on heightened emotions. It creates a momentary pause, giving us the space to think critically and decide on a course of action that aligns with our long-term goals and values. Silence is therefore not just the absence of noise, but a deliberate strategy that promotes thoughtful engagement, emotional intelligence, and effective communication. By understanding the power of silence, we learn to harness its potential to influence, protect, and guide. It's a skill that, when practiced regularly, can transform our interactions, helping us navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom and composure. Silence during anger is a profound exercise in self-control and emotional intelligence. Anger, a natural human emotion, often compels us to react impulsively, driven by the heat of the moment. When anger takes over, our judgment becomes clouded, and we may say things that are harsh, unfiltered, and potentially damaging to our relationships. In such moments, the act of remaining silent is not an act of avoidance, but a conscious decision to prevent harm. By choosing silence, we allow ourselves the opportunity to cool down, reflect, and approach the situation with a calmer, more rational mindset. Silence in moments of anger also serves as a pause button for our emotional response. It creates a space where we can process our feelings without external pressure or provocation. This pause is crucial because it gives us time to understand the root cause of our anger and consider the consequences of our words and actions. Without this pause, anger can escalate into a confrontation that might lead to regret or lasting damage to relationships. By staying silent, we choose to de-escalate the situation, providing room for resolution rather than conflict. Furthermore, silence during anger can demonstrate maturity and strength. It shows that we are not slaves to our emotions, but masters of them. People who are quick to anger and quicker to speak often end up hurting others and themselves. On the other hand, those who practice silence can transform a potentially destructive situation into an opportunity for understanding and growth. It also signals to others that we are taking the time to listen and reflect, which can diffuse tension and open the door to more productive dialogue. Ultimately, choosing silence in anger is a powerful way to preserve our integrity and maintain the quality of our relationships. Remaining silent when you lack complete information is a prudent practice that underscores the value of accuracy and thorough understanding in communication. When faced with a topic or situation where our knowledge is incomplete, speaking prematurely can lead to misinformation, misinterpretation, and unintended consequences. By opting for silence in such scenarios, we prevent ourselves from making statements that could be misleading or incorrect. This not only protects our credibility, but also ensures that the information we share is accurate and reliable. Silence in the absence of full knowledge also provides us with the opportunity to seek further information and understanding before contributing to the conversation. It reflects a commitment to due diligence and thoughtful engagement, allowing us time to gather facts, consult experts, or conduct research. This approach demonstrates a respect for the complexity of the subject matter and the perspectives of others involved. It also helps us avoid the pitfalls of assuming or speculating, which can undermine our credibility and hinder productive discourse. Furthermore, choosing silence when we are not fully informed allows us to listen more effectively and learn from those who possess greater knowledge or expertise. In conversations where we are not well versed, our silence becomes an active tool for gaining insights and broadening our understanding. This approach fosters a more collaborative and respectful exchange of ideas, where we can absorb valuable information and contribute meaningfully once we are better informed. By prioritizing accuracy and thoughtful communication, silence in the face of incomplete knowledge enhances our role as a responsible and engaged participant in any discussion. Remaining silent amidst gossip and rumor is a critical practice for maintaining personal integrity and fostering a positive social environment. Engaging in or even passively participating in gossip can lead to the spread of unverified or harmful information, which can damage reputations and relationships. When we choose silence in the face of gossip, we effectively distance ourselves from this negative dynamic, preventing ourselves from contributing to the perpetuation of rumors and misinformation. This not only protects our own reputation, but also demonstrates a commitment to ethical and respectful communication. Moreover, silence in the presence of gossip serves as a form of personal and professional boundary setting. It sends a clear message that we do not condone or support the undermining of others through idle talk. By refraining from participating, we reinforce our stance against behavior that can erode trust and create a toxic environment. This approach fosters a culture of respect and integrity, encouraging others to engage in more constructive and positive dialogue. Choosing silence during gossip provides us with the opportunity to focus on more meaningful and productive interactions. Engaging in gossip often distracts from more significant issues and prevents us from investing our time and energy in activities that contribute positively to our personal and professional growth. Silence allows us to redirect our efforts towards building stronger relationships and addressing more important matters, thereby enhancing our overall effectiveness and well-being. By maintaining our silence, we uphold our values and contribute to a more respectful and constructive community. Silence during negotiations and critical decisions is a strategic tool that can significantly influence outcomes. In high-stakes situations where decisions have considerable implications, remaining silent can be an effective way to gain an advantage. When we withhold our responses or delay our reactions, we allow ourselves time to thoroughly assess the options and implications. This pause can create an advantage by enabling us to gather more information, reflect on the alternatives, and craft a more informed and thoughtful response. In negotiations, silence can also serve as a powerful psychological tactic. By not immediately filling the silence with words, we can make the other party feel uncomfortable or pressured to speak. This discomfort can prompt them to reveal more information, make concessions, or offer better terms. Silence in negotiations can thus be leveraged to gain insights into the other party's position, motivations, and flexibility, which can enhance our negotiating position and lead to more favorable outcomes. Moreover, remaining silent during critical decisions allows us the space to engage in deep reflection and avoid impulsive choices. Decisions made in haste are often less well considered and can lead to unintended consequences. By taking the time to deliberate silently, we can weigh the potential risks and benefits, consider the long-term effects, and make choices that align more closely with our strategic goals and values. This methodical approach helps ensure that our decisions are grounded in careful thought rather than immediate reactions. Silence during negotiations and critical decisions acts as a tool for gathering information, exerting influence, and making more considered choices. It allows us to navigate complex situations with greater strategic insight and precision, ultimately contributing to more successful and effective outcomes. The impact of silence on listening skills is profound and multifaceted. When we choose to remain silent, we create space for others to speak and share their perspectives. This active listening environment enables us to fully absorb what is being communicated, leading to a deeper understanding of the speaker's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. By focusing on listening rather than formulating our responses, we become more attentive and empathetic, which enhances the quality of our interactions and relationships. Silence also allows us to process information more effectively. In conversations, especially those involving complex or sensitive topics, pausing to reflect on what has been said before responding helps us to avoid misunderstandings and misinterpretations. This thoughtful engagement ensures that our responses are more accurate and relevant, as they are based on a complete and nuanced understanding of the conversation. Additionally, when we practice silence in conversations, we demonstrate respect for the speaker. It shows that we value their input and are willing to give them our undivided attention. This respect fosters a more open and trusting communication dynamic, encouraging more honest and meaningful exchanges. It also reduces the likelihood of interrupting or dominating the conversation, which can hinder effective communication and diminish the speaker's sense of being heard. Furthermore, silence in listening situations helps us to be more reflective. It gives us time to consider our own thoughts and reactions in relation to what is being discussed, leading to more thoughtful, and considered responses. This reflective process can uncover new insights and perspectives that might not have been apparent in a more reactive or hurried interaction. The role of silence in enhancing listening skills is crucial for fostering better understanding, respect, and reflection in conversations. By embracing silence, we create a more conducive environment for effective communication and build stronger, more empathetic connections with others. Silence as a form of strength is a concept often underestimated, yet it holds significant power in various aspects of life. Choosing silence in challenging or provocative situations can be a profound demonstration of inner strength and self-control. Unlike immediate reactions that may be driven by emotion, silence allows us to maintain composure and avoid being swept away by the intensity of the moment. This calmness reflects a deep sense of confidence and stability, showing that we are not easily disturbed by external pressures. In moments of conflict or confrontation, silence can act as a buffer, providing us with the opportunity to evaluate the situation with clarity and detachment. By not engaging in heated exchanges or hasty responses, we signal that we are not governed by our emotions, but are instead guided by reason and deliberate thought. Deliberate choice to remain silent can disarm opponents and shift the dynamic of the interaction, allowing us to navigate conflicts with greater poise and effectiveness. Furthermore, silence as strength is evident in its role as a protective measure for personal boundaries. When faced with provocation or negativity, choosing not to respond can be an act of preserving one's dignity and self-respect. It prevents us from lowering ourselves to the level of the provocateur and maintains our integrity by refusing to be dragged into unproductive or harmful exchanges. This form of strength underscores our commitment to maintaining a positive and respectful personal and professional demeanor. Silence also allows us to project an image of calm authority. In leadership and influential roles, the ability to remain silent in the face of pressure or criticism can enhance our credibility and command respect. It demonstrates that we are confident in our position and decisions, and that we do not need to resort to constant verbal justification or defense. This silent strength can inspire trust and admiration in others, reinforcing our leadership presence and effectiveness. In essence, silence as a form of strength is about harnessing the power of restraint and composure. It enables us to navigate challenging situations with greater control, protect our personal boundaries, and project a strong, authoritative presence. By recognizing and embracing the strength inherent in silence, we can enhance our ability to manage complex interactions and maintain our integrity in the face of adversity.